So, hello to everyone who is watching this on YouTube. I am Jordan Mustang 87, and now, officially, after taking a hiatus of just over a week since I last did a gaming LP, I have now officially decided that this is ultimately where I'm now going to be presenting my third Let's Play on YouTube, and oh, hold on. And that, of course, is officially Road&TrackPresents The Need for Speed. And, of course, to anyone who may know this game, originally, this game is also known as The Need for Speed. So, in terms of its release dates, well, it was released in late August of 1994 originally for the 3DO when this game was first released, and during that time, of course, it was also eventually released on the PC MOS platform along with, well, that's the PC platform it was made for, but anyways. And it was also released subsequently for the PlayStation 1 as well as the Sega Saturn, and obviously I'm playing the PlayStation version, and as you can see here, I'm already set up in terms of my audio, and yeah, and also set up my controllers as well, over which one I think will probably be the easiest for me to understand. And well, as you can see there, because this game was notably released before the analog stick era began with PlayStation, obviously I'm gonna have to get used to just using buttons. So even if I do switch on to analog mode, obviously they won't do anything because this game is pre-analog stick PlayStation gaming. So yeah, it was released for the PC in late 1995, I think it was, and then eventually after that it was released for both the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn in both March and June of 1996. At least I think that's what the Need for Speed fandom told me, but anyways, yeah, the NFS wiki, if anyone is curious, but yeah. So, yeah, there is that. We've also got memory card, and we've also got the credit video, which, of course, will obviously be the last thing I do, and, well, yeah. So, my options are now all set up, and obviously, we only have one player available to us at the moment, because we have not officially done anything in this game yet. And we also have 4 different race types here, as we have time trial, head-to-head, single race, and tournament. And well, I will basically just be showing off 2 of these, because I'll be showing off tournament and I'll also be showing off the head-to-head. And obviously, tournament is going to be the one, and obviously I am going to start a new one, and of course, at the moment we have 7 different tracks we can choose from here, as we have Rusty Springs, Autumn Valley, Vertigo Ridge, City, Coastal, Alpine, and yeah. Those are all the tracks we have at the moment, and of course we also get some pretty unique cars here as well, as we have a Toyota Supra Turbo, an Acura NSX, which is basically the American luxury brand of Honda, a Mazda RX-7, and oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, so for these different tournament types, we get different types of cars to choose from. And of course, if I just go on to Autumn Valley here, get a Porsche 911 Carrera, Chevy Corvette ZR1 and a Dodge Viper RT10. So yeah, I'm just showing off every car that we get to choose from in the race locations. So yeah, Ferrari 512 TR, Lamborghini Diablo, and okay. Yeah, just trying to review the fucking cars we get in these, and okay, more or less the same. But yeah, and okay, and okay. But yeah, I think you can probably get the idea, because the only reason why I'm doing this is so I can show off the different cars that we can use, and yeah, so there we are. And also, furthermore, if I just go on one of these cars, say for example the Toyota Supra Turbo, we also get a car showcase as well. So we get general information, so we get some pretty useful bits of information here, as we have general, which is basically the general overview of the car, performance of the car, mechanical, the history of the car, and we also get a neat little video, which obviously is going to be something that effectively I will pretty much be showing off in every one of my segments, but again, this is just the introduction.
From its enormous front air intakes to the clusters of tiny taillights under a towering F40 style wing, Toyota Supra is a powerful styling statement. It also has muscle beneath its hood to match those looks. A 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 engine makes 320 horsepower, which ties it with the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 for the most powerful Japanese production sports car made. The Supra's chassis employs no special gimmicks, just the basics for world-class handling.
So yeah, we do have that, and obviously these bits of general overview come with each of the cars in this game, and well, I think there's only about 8 cars in this game, as far as I know, with 1 extra, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, to start with you get 8 cars, but obviously you're limited on choices for each of the tracks you go through.
Defeat the standard traction control, and the Supra will take you to 60 miles per hour in a torrid 5 seconds flat, helped by a slick shifting 6-speed with throws as short as a Formula 4's. Tremendous grip and extremely predictable handling manners make it easy to extract the most from this chassis, putting it near the top of the group for overall handling and control. But be careful when exiting tight corners. The tail can and will come out under power.
Yeah, and of course what it means by the tail is that, well, obviously this car is rear-wheel drive. But yeah, just showing off all these little gimmicks.
Like all the Supras before it, this version uses an inline-6 with a cast-iron block and aluminum head. But twin camshafts, sequential twin turbos, and a jumbo-sized intercooler help bolster output to 320 horsepower. Despite weight-saving efforts such as hollow fiber carpeting, dished head bolts, and a glass sphere-filled rear wing, the Supra's no bantamweight. Our scales show a healthy 3,450 pounds.
So yeah, what it means by mechanical is basically the main information you get on the types of engines the cars use, or at least the engines the cars have in them. We also get a history section here as well.
The origin of the Supra dates back to 1971, when Toyota introduced the Celica as an economical 4-cylinder sports coupe. It was 8 years later that Toyota decided to create a new, more powerful version of the Celica, outfitted with a 2.6-liter inline-6 power plant derived from the Cressida's engine. The new model, called the Supra, enabled Toyota to better compete with other popular economy-minded sports cars such as the Mazda RX-7 and Nissan 280ZX. The Supra underwent rather conservative body style and mechanical changes through its next 2 generations. But in 1993, Toyota unveiled a radical redesign. The new Supra Turbo's performance capabilities put it at the top of the pack of Japanese production sports cars, and squarely in contention with Europe and America's best.
So yeah, getting some pretty useful information here. And also furthermore, one thing I did not know about the Toyota Supra is that it originated from the Toyota Celica, which ironically enough debuted, I think, in 1970, as far as I know, but anyways. We also get this neat little video here as well. Nice. But yeah, that's about everything I feel like I can show off with the general overview about the Toyota Supra. And so, yeah, that's cool. So, now we can head back to what we were doing previously. And obviously, that is precisely where we are now, and of course, we could also choose between automatic and manual, and well, obviously, I will be using manual. But again, because this is just the introduction, obviously, I'm not going to be racing in this, but yeah. So, there we go. That is about all I can show off about the introduction to Road&TrackPresents The Need for Speed, or just simply known as The Need for Speed. But yeah, that has been the introduction of The Need for Speed, or the best way I can do an introduction to The Need for Speed. But yeah, so next time we will be starting this game, and so yeah, stay tuned for the start of The Need for Speed.